So is it visible, sir?
Yes, it is visible. Yes.
So this is for this address class. I created 5 variables and make them as private. Then I created a parameterized constructor of the when we call the object. So that
When you
time
create the object,
when we create the object, at that time we passes the value, and then this value are initialized to the current object.
Good, very good. Yes.
Then there is a one condition: if the phone number is we have to check phone number in this pattern or also in this pattern. So that's for checking this we I import the package java.regex matcher and pattern class pattern. For in this I created a pattern object of the pattern, and through object that I call the compile method, and in that I store the which type of pattern we want to match the input pattern. So here I also created a second pattern for this type of phone number, and then we create a matcher object of matcher M object for matcher class, and through this class we have to get the input to compare with this pattern. If the with the help of m dot find, if the input is match with the our pattern, it returns 1 or else returns 0.
So here, what is being done over here? Whether the number is a 10-digit number or whether the number is a 10-digit number preceded with a plus. If this is the input of the number, it is a valid number. It will return true. If any other way, if the number is having 11-digit, or if the number is having 9-digit, or if the number is having minus or any other symbol, then it will not consider as a valid number. So using is phone valid, we are checking whether the entered number is correct or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here I use setters and getters for set the values of the current object and get the values of the current object. Here I use the string method, toString method, to display the address or current address, whatever we initialize through values. Wait a minute. Here I created a class for courier, and here also I declare the variables, and here I use setter and getter for set the values of the current object or get the values of that current courier object. Here I create a parameterized constructor. Yes.
So how did you set the date of mem set something like current date or something?
Yeah, there is a package import java dot I think date something. You can only create the object of this class. It fetch the current value date of your system.
Yeah, means current date is the date object. There is a new date which is going to give you at that while the object got created, at that time date it is going to get stored.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Here they gives us a string array, which is the
It is telling if the courier from Chennai to Coimbatore, the rate is 50. Okay.
Yeah.
From Chennai to Trichy, rate is also 50. From Chennai to Bangalore, rate is 100. Okay. So it is based. Rate means one. What is the what is this thing? Shipment dimension, shipment weight. So
Yeah.
suppose 1 kg is 50 rupees, 10 kg is 50 into 10. Okay. Suppose 1 kg weight courier would be 50 rupees Trichy to Chennai. If it is a 3 kg, 3 into 50. So how you are going to calculate the calculate the price for the courier from Chennai to Coimbatore? The rate into the shipment weight based on that. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead next, Tejas.
So here I created a calculate to calculate the cost depending on the courier where to where travel. So here I declare the cost of courier. If the standard.getCity equals ignore case Chennai or receiver.getCity is equal to Coimbatore, the cost of courier is 50 rupees. If the sender.getCity is Chennai and receiver.getCity is Trichy, cost of courier is 50. And if the sender.getCity Chennai and receiver.getCity is equal to Bangalore, then the cost of courier is 100. And at the last, it returns cost of courier.
Okay, but where you are calculating? Okay, fine.
After that, I calculate the total cost of the traveling part and the weight.
So rate is 50 and 50, 50, 100. But based on the weight, what would be the actual cost? That is calculating over here.
Yeah. So here I created a total cost to calculate the total cost. So here I call the method that calculate cost. So it's depending on my cities, it gives the value 50 or 100 something. And then what is the weight? I multiply through that calculate cost. Then at the end, it returns total cost. Here I created a general acknowledgement, generate acknowledgement number. So that's why for that I import java.util.random class so that it creates any random digit number. So here I created a acknowledgement generator with the in that whatever
see in the 1 second Tejas, in the previous function Tejas has created a random number between it is 1 lakh, no?
Yeah,
1 lakh to 90 lakh.
Yeah.
Tejas is creating a 6-digit random number. That 6-digit number is going to get added with a ACK string. So that is the next function. Okay.
Yes.
As per the problem statement, you should create a 12-digit number where ACK would be preceded in that acknowledgement number. So ACK then join with generate acknowledgement number, a 16-digit number. So that's what is happening over here. If you see this one, see acknowledgement number is what? Acknowledgement number equal to ACK. ACK is the string preceded before the 6-digit number. So we are joining the 6-digit number with ACK and we are getting an acknowledgement number randomly generated for every courier. Any doubt over here, guys? Got it? See, this function will call this. This function will call this function and it will return the random number 6-digit. That we are adding it with ACK and getting an acknowledgement number. When calculate cost is not 0, then okay. If the calculate cost is 0, there is no need of acknowledgement number generation because no service to that area. Okay, suppose if the sender is Kolkata and receiver is Delhi, there is no courier service to Kolkata to Delhi. So for that, no need to create an acknowledgement number, just acknowledgement number equal to no services to the area. But when, if it is Trichy to Coimbatore to Trichy, or the sender and receiver place which has been mentioned in the array, if it is that, then you generate an acknowledgement number, with ACK plus 16-digit random number. Is it clear, guys? Okay. Any questions here? Okay, go ahead, Tejas.
So here I declare courier details. Whatever we initialize that.
Yeah. So in the display courier, what you are doing?
First I call the calculate cost, where I got the total price of the courier, total cost of the courier, and for acknowledgement generator, I call to get the acknowledgement number. I call acknowledgement generator.
Yeah. Then you are printing this thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So these two call, you cannot call it from, you can call it from the main also, but you have called it from the display.
Yeah.
No issues. Yeah. So you are calling what would be the actual cost for a particular sender place city to receiver city to send a courier with some weight, and then for that you are creating, you are getting the acknowledgement number, and over here you are displaying the detail.
Yeah.
Over here you are displaying the detail. Yeah. Go for next now.
This is the enum which they
enum means
provided.
courier type.
Courier,
it can be a domestic courier, domestic service. It can be international service. It can be a quick service overnight. It can be a pallet service, or it can be a same day express service.
Yeah.
So these are the different options which are there in the courier type. Courier type enum. Yeah.
And this is the payment mode, COD and cash.
Yeah, I call cash on delivery or cash.
Yeah. This is my main method. So here I created that date format for. So that's why I use the import the java.util.date class. So here I create the constructor for address class and pass the values. Here I created two constructor for the address class.
Two address object you have created through the constructor of address.
To the constructor, yeah. For sender ID and get receiver. Then I created a date to date object.
So this is going to give you the current date.
Current date.
When you are running the program, it is running on which day, that date is going to get created over here in this object.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I passed the courier. I created a courier object, and through constructor I pass the values, all the values.
Yeah. Good.
And here I display the courier details.
Yeah. So when you call display, automatically display will call the calculate cost, and display will call the generate acknowledgement number, and display will help you to display all the other detail of a particular courier service. Yeah. Is it clear, all of you guys? Can you do it now? So now someone of you explain what is the step-by-step approach. First, you go to address.java, create the attribute for the address, getter, setter, and constructor. Then you go to courier.java. So for courier.java, you create a attribute and getter, setter, and constructor. Okay. Then what do you do? In the address.java, phone number you validate. Okay. Once the phone number validation is done, then create a 6-digit random number. Add that 6-digit random number with ACK to get an acknowledgement number. And then you are going to have a display function. And from the main function, you call the display for a particular courier service. What is the cost, total cost, what is the acknowledgement number, and what are the other detail it will display. Is it clear, all of you guys? Any questions on this? So whoever not done this, can you just try doing this now?
Yes,
1 second. Vaishnavi, can you do it now? Implement now. Is it okay with you?
Sir, I'm done with this.
Sorry?
I'm done with this one.
Okay, you're done with this one. Oh, okay. Yeah, Vaishnavi is done. What about Sagar?
Yes, sir. I'll try to do it.
You try to it, right? Okay. What about Divyanshu?
Yes, sir, I'll do it now.
We'll do it now. Okay. Jitesh, did you got the clue how to go about it and complete this sprint? Yeah. Okay. So if you try, you will get success. Okay. Trying is the most important thing. Sometimes we feel it is sometimes we feel something is too complicated and will not give it a try. And that is what we did not get the outcome. So if you give it a try, while trying, if any issues come, that we can rectify. Got it? No issues. Yeah. Okay, now we'll